let the thing go.
Hi guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out some Pinterest DIY Valentine's Day treats. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below your favorite treat in this video, and I will reply to you. And also be sure to subscribe if you are new. Also, before I get started, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as I wore in my last video because I'm pre-filming videos today. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first recipe that I'm going to be testing out are Oreo Pops. So for this, all you're going to need are some Oreos and some candy melts. I'm using white and red candy melts. And you will also need some sprinkles and lollipop sticks. So the first step is to separate the Oreos into two halves, and then I just place them on a piece of parchment paper. Then I melted some red candy melts in the microwave. And once those were melted, I dipped the end of a lollipop stick into the candy melt and put that on one half of the Oreo, and then placed the other Oreo on that. Then this is what all of the Oreos looked like. Once the candy melts hardened, I just dipped the Oreos into white candy melts. And I added sprinkles, and then I did the same with some more red candy melts. So these Oreo Pops honestly tasted really good. They were pretty sweet, but all of my friends liked them and my family liked them as well. I would definitely recommend making these. This is what the Pinterest recipe looked like, and yeah. So the second recipe that I'm going to be testing out is raspberry nice cream. This is basically a healthy ice cream because you use bananas. So I took 3 frozen bananas, chopped those up, and placed them inside of my blender. And then you're supposed to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water and then just blend that up. I ended up adding about 1/4 of a cup more of water just because this would not blend. You have to make sure that there's no chunks left. It has to be super smooth. And once it was blended up and had like a smooth consistency, I added 1/2 cup of raspberries, and then I just blended that together. And this is what it turned out to look like. It was really good, but it had a weird aftertaste. So honestly, I don't think I'll make it again just because I don't like the aftertaste. But other than that, it was really good. So the last recipe that I'm going to be testing out are red velvet cake bites. So for this, all you're going to need is some red velvet cake mix, as well as some cream cheese frosting and candy melts. Once again, I'm just using white and red candy melts. So the first step is to make the cake according to the directions on the box. So I just added in the cake mix into a bowl, as well as 3 eggs and a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, I believe, as well as some water. And then I just mixed that together. Once all of the ingredients were mixed together, I poured the cake mix into a glass pan and I baked it in the oven according to the directions on the box. So then I just placed the cake into a bowl and crumbled it up with my hands. Sorry if this looks kind of gross, but obviously just wash your hands before you do this. And then you're going to add some cream cheese frosting and mix that into the cake. And just keep adding frosting until you have a good consistency where you can roll the cake into balls. And after that, you're just going to roll the cake into balls for the cake bites. And then I just placed that on some parchment paper. And then the directions on Pinterest said to placed the cake bites in the fridge for 30 minutes, but I decided to place them in for an hour because 30 minutes was just not enough. So then I melted the candy melts and placed the cake bites in the candy melts, but you have to be super careful when you're doing this because I kind of made a mess, as you can tell. And then I just drizzled some chocolate on top as well. And I really liked these. They were super good and very sweet, but I really like these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, be sure to leave video